Yes, it's real. Live Nation dropped a deal. 120 from country vibes with Jelly Roll to pop energy with Kesha. This isn't a scam. It's a limited time summer ticket promotion. Fans are rushing. These prices normally triple, even 5. Major venues like SPAC in New York are already getting packed. But here's the catch. Tickets are limited. Would you grab this deal or miss out on the experience of a lifetime? Comment below, which artist would you watch live for $30?
All right, if you're a fan of live music, listen up, because your summer plans might just be about to get a huge upgrade. Live Nation has rolled out this massive promotion with a surprisingly low price on thousands of concert tickets. So let's break down what this deal is all about. And this is the number that's got everyone's attention. $30. That's the all-in price to see some of the biggest names in music this summer. But what does a $30 price tag really get you?
Okay, so this whole thing is part of Live Nation's yearly Summer of Live promotion. And when I say it's big, I mean it's massive. We're talking over 4,000 shows all across the US and Canada. So this is a huge event for music fans on both sides of the border. All right, let's dive into the details, right? What's really on offer here? And, the most important part, who can you actually go and see?
The sheer variety here is, well, it's pretty incredible. The roster is just packed. You've got legendary rockers like Guns N' Roses and Motley Crue, country superstars like Luke Bryan, pop icons like Keisha, and even hip-hop legends like the Wu-Tang Clan and Nelly. I mean, it is a seriously diverse lineup.
And yeah, you can really see just how wide a net they're casting here. Whether you're into rock, pop, country, hip-hop, or R&B, there's something for just about everyone. It really seems like the goal is simple. Get all kinds of fans into the seats. Okay, now for the part we all care about, right? The fine print, especially those ticket fees. Live Nation is saying that the $30 price tag includes all those fees up front. So the only extra you'll see is whatever local taxes apply when you check out, which is a level of transparency that fans definitely appreciate.
So, you're sold, right? You're thinking, how do I get in on this? Let's walk through exactly how to get your hands on these tickets.
Okay, pay attention here because timing is everything. There are a few different windows to know about. First up, there's an all-access early access period for Live Nation members, and hey, it's free to join, so that's a plus. Then, T-Mobile customers get their own early shot. After that, the sale opens up to the general public from April 29th to May 5th. But a key thing to remember, it's only while supplies last.
The actual buying process is super simple, which is nice. You just go to the Summer of Live website, and from there, you can filter your search however you want, by artist, by venue, whatever. The most important thing, though, is to look for the ticket type that says Summer of Live. That's the one you want to get the deal. After that, it's your standard checkout process.
But, a deal this huge, it kind of makes you step back and ask, wait, who's the company behind all this? So let's zoom out a bit from the promotion itself and look at the entertainment giant that's making it all happen.
So yeah, who is Live Nation really? I mean, for a lot of us, the name just means concerts. But the story and the scale, well, it's a lot bigger than you might think.
Live Nation Entertainment, as we know it today, was actually born back in 2010 from let's call it a mega merger. It brought two absolute powerhouses together. Live Nation, the massive concert promoter, and of course, Ticketmaster, the dominant force in ticket sales.
So what this merger did was create this one massive company with two very powerful sides. You've got the concert promotion side. That's the team that organizes and markets the tours. And then you have the ticketing side, the platform that actually sells you the ticket to get in the door. And since 2010, both have lived under the same huge roof.
Okay, if you want a real sense of just how big they are, think about this number, 338. According to their own reports, that is how many venues they have a controlling interest in worldwide. We're not just talking arenas, but amphitheaters, theaters, clubs, all over the globe.
Yeah, and when you have that kind of global reach, it's really no surprise how the company sees itself. If you look at their own reports to shareholders, they call themselves the largest live entertainment company in the world, period. Which, of course, brings us to a much bigger question. A company of this size doesn't just do things for fun. So why offer a promotion on this kind of epic scale?
I mean,
Is it just about getting people in the door and filling up some empty seats? Or is there maybe something more going on here? Well, you really can't talk about the company without acknowledging the context surrounding it. And citing Wikipedia here, our source material points out that Live Nation has faced a lot of criticism over its dominant market position and allegations of anti-competitive behavior in the live events industry. And that criticism hasn't just been talk, it's led to some serious legal action. According to our sources, back in May of 2024, the U.S. Department of Justice actually sued the company for antitrust violations. The trial reportedly kicked off in March 2026, with sources later reporting that Live Nation lost the case in April of that year. So, where does that leave us? As we wrap this up, we're left with this really interesting question. Is the Summer of Live just a fantastic deal for music lovers who want to see a show for cheap? Or is it also a really savvy move by an industry giant that's navigating a pretty complicated and very public situation? The truth, as it often does, is probably somewhere in the middle.